You have 6 horses out there that definitely have their own mindsets. So when you add to that 6 young men or 6 young women, and then give them a weapon and throw a ball in, it is a tough, tough sport.
You can't stop if somebody's running behind you, running you into the boards. You obviously don't like to fall when you feel like somebody could have avoided making you fall. But it's sort of the nature of the game. You fall in polo, and I've fallen many times, and I'll fall many times again.
There's no contact team sport that I know of relying on an animal the way polo is. And you're not just relying on one animal that's 800 or more than that, 1,000 pounds. You're relying on 3 or 4 or 5 in a game. Everyone's different. Everyone is an athlete in their own right, and you have to accommodate yourself to them, and that's really the core of the game.
Obviously, the most important thing is they love horses. They're incredible athletes, just like the people are who are playing them. And they do a lot of incredible things. I mean, they're running full speed and mallets swinging everywhere and bumping and riding. So you really need to appreciate horses and what they can do for you when you really make them go.
Horses kind of bring out an intimacy that is lacking in lacrosse or any other sport that has a tool. Okay, it's just a piece of wood. It's just a piece of graphite. The horses are warm-blooded, hot-breathing masses of flesh and blood that are there because they love their jobs. And when you have that kind of an animal that brings you down to the ground and grounds you, I think that the kids, it puts them on a different playing field. The thing about having a string of horses that also brings teams together is that you're proud of your horses or you're proud of your teams. And so when you're talking amongst all these kids that are involved in this sport, you're sharing a common bond. After the game, there's handshakes, and they might have been elbowing the heck out of each other and yelling at each other during the game, but at the end of the day, they survived almost a battle.
You have to love horses to play, and you have to love competition, and you have to love teamwork and team sports, and that's what polo offers, all 3 of those.
It's a very narcotic sport, and there's very few people that get a little taste of it that don't want more.
It's a life-changing experience. And it's not, to me, whether you win or lose. I mean, winning is nice, don't get me wrong. But it's how you win and how you lose, and then how you develop these relationships during that process that make you, an individual that brings more to the table in life. So.